Welcome back to Healing America. The Olympics are a major event that happen every 2 years. Medals are awarded to the top finishers in the various competitions. Imagine if we had health Olympics in which countries to compete to see who was the healthiest. Let the race be how long people live, and the clock is life expectancy. How do you think the United States would fare? I've been using this metaphor for almost 30 years. With an audience, typically Americans, I asked them to raise their hand if the U.S. would win the gold medal, the silver, the bronze, be in the top 5 nations, 6 to 10, and so on. I use this Health Olympics poll. I tell them that the United States spends half of the world's healthcare bill, almost $5 trillion, which represents 1/6 of the entire U.S. economy. In a typical American audience, hands go up for our being a top finisher. This is true for medical students and their teachers, doctors, and others. Where would you place the United States in this competition? I then present the actual outcomes for the top 45 nations today. This is from 2022. Surprised? Ahead of us with longer lives are all the other rich nations and quite a few not so rich. The longest lived country is Japan and has been for nearly 50 years. The United States is tied with Cuba at 44th. People in all the other rich nations live longer lives, even some poorer ones like Slovenia, Chile, Thailand, and China. It wasn't always like this. Back in the 1950s, America was in the top 10. In 1970, when I started Stanford Medical School, we stood 17th. In 1992, when I began studying public health, we were 22nd. What this means is we are falling behind in achieving good health. I used to believe we'd bottomed out in the 20s and would not continue to drop. How wrong I was. You might not believe what I'm telling you. If any of this were true, surely we would already know about it and our government would be working to fix it. We have a blind spot. There are many reasons, among them the belief that the United States is the best at everything. Another is the individualist mentality here, namely, what matters is what you do yourself. We are constantly bombarded with health-related marketing. You eat healthy choice brand foods, exercise at fitness studios, pursue happiness with a vengeance, and if anything is wrong, there's medical care which you can access at urgent care centers or the emergency department of a hospital where they have to see you whether or not you have medical insurance. And don't get me started on the wellness industry. Trying to get people to recognize these are dead ends is the challenge. It is un-American to even consider it. Make sure you like and subscribe. In the next video, I will provide the science to validate what has been said so far, namely, we die before people do in many other nations. Troubling though that facts demonstrate, there's no valid criticism of the basic idea that Americans die first.